Hello, guys. This is Earl Dixon. Tonight, we're on a panel with Mr. Marshall Muhammad and Mr. Steven from Miami, Florida. And tonight, we're just going to do a little review about some information that was shared by Marshall, our in-house travel agent himself, Mr. Marshall Muhammad. They did a one-on-one the other day, and we're going to talk about the training and answer some of the questions that Steve may have concerning what he got from the training with Marshall. So introduce yourself, Mr. Marshall Muhammad from Arizona.
Greetings, friends, family, and potential business partners. I'm Marshall. I reside in Phoenix, and I'm committed to GPS and the training of new recruits. So if you have questions, you can find me on Facebook, or you can call me at 602. Oh, wait a minute. 551-6241. Look, I gotta check the board. Now. So yeah. But yeah, give me a call. Any questions, concerns? You know, if you're new and not quite sure where to begin, I'll give you some help. No problem.
Awesome. Guys, if you see this video, we have our own in-house travel specialist, Mr. Marshall Muhammad, who has actually booked some rental cars, cruises, and also some travel through our travel platform. He's also been through the IVA training portal, and he's one of our most familiar people with IVA training setup. So Marshall has treasure stored inside of him that is valuable. So he's a great guy to know. So coming over to you, Mr. Steven, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. How was your training the other night with Marshall? Did you get some information to get yourself started, at least to understand how to at least access the IVA travel portion?
Yeah, I got some brief information. It was very helpful, and I was able to take some necessary steps that I needed to take to move forward.
What you say?
Speak up just a little bit louder. We couldn't hardly hear you. That's all.
Oh yeah, I said basically, yeah, everything was great. It was a great training, and I got some great information that helped me take some necessary steps moving forward.
Awesome. Let me go back to gallery view. Okay, awesome then. Awesome. I guess, well, in this training that we started here, I guess the most important thing is to make sure that you understand that when you come into Global Platinum Services, there's a word, first of all, whether you come into Global Platinum Services, or whether you come in through Vacation Travel, whether you come in through World Ventures, there is a world of travel agency portals that you go to on the internet. Marshall, you tell us about that since you're the expert.
Okay. Say it again one more time. There's a world of what, bro?
Travel agency portals that you get access to your ID number that you get signed to you when you sign up with Global Platinum Service. It's like the key to unlock the door. You want to talk about that somewhat?
Oh, absolutely. Well, with IVA, once you get with Wayne, at the IVA headquarters, and you express to him what preferences you have, what specializations you want.
Tell him who Wayne is.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gave him the number and everything, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I have all that.
Yeah. Okay. So Wayne, I mean, he's there for us, and once you tell him that you want to specialize in cruises or Arctic trips or rail, then he puts you into the system, because we used to be able to do it before when they closed that to us. So now the way to get all of the training is to go through Wayne and specify with Wayne what it is that what's going to be your niche in travel, and he will go ahead and begin your what's it called, the VAX, the vacation access experts and travel network. That he'll get you on those, and you get steady flow of emails on various events, various promotions, on webinars and seminars. So it's endless amount of information, but you only get the information you ask for. They're not just going to give you the whole platform everything that is offered in travel, because some folks don't even deal with railway. So you have to specifically let them know, I'm interested in this. Please add me to these courses, and they will get that done. I have at least 12 to 15 different courses coming through my email now on just cruises or resorts or packages, fun jet. We got so many different providers. We have what you call it, a myriad of providers, and I haven't found them all, so I'm still looking for all of them. But I really deal with about 5, maybe 6 providers right now.
And through GPS, we have on every Wednesday night, we'll get you that number where they have GPS travel training, where one of the representatives who has set themselves out, kind of like Marshall, that's doing real well as a real travel agent who's coming to GPS and really booking travel and living that lifestyle on a daily basis. One lady, for instance, she booked $100,000 worth of travel in 1 month through the GPS platform, because she's a real travel agent and she just lived the lifestyle and that's all she do. Then we got another lady that was on one night, and she believes she likes doing travel destinations. She specializes in that. So if you got a couple that want to go on, you get married and go to Hawaii or whatever, she specialized just in that, in the travel industry. So she's become a guru in if you say you want to get married and go on an excursion, she's the person that she's a go-to person. That's the area that she has chosen, that she wants to choose and make that space her own. Some people might want to book cruises to or book cruises to the Caribbean. Okay, that's an area that, if that's what you want to specialize in, you could do that. Or if you wanted to book, if you want to become a specialist on booking getaways or excursions, how y'all say African safari to Africa, it's basically your choice on what you want to specialize in. What questions do you have based on what you went through with Marsha the other night that you need some clarity on?
Well, basically everything that we went over the other night, he clarified. I had a lot of questions that night. We went over them and he clarified them for me. So really, about the other night, I didn't have anything for to ask about. But what I did have a couple of questions about was, for example, for one was with the promotion. I was seeing that the summer sizzle promotion. I wasn't too, familiar with how the promotions work.
Okay.
That was one of them I fell upon. So I'm not sure if there's any more that's on the table, or how would that work? Possibly like fast start bonus as well too. How would that work as well?
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Can you hear me real good?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you speak into your phone a little bit closer, because Marsha's having a problem hearing you. Is there any way to get to your device? You on your computer, your laptop, or your phone?
Okay. Yeah. Let me try to turn on my audio. I'm not sure if it's my audio.
Okay. Okay, the Royal Caribbean. Awesome, Marshall. Where did you acquire that?
From Royal Caribbean.
Wow. What tell us about that. Tell us about Royal Caribbean.
Well, it's one of the larger cruise providers. I deal with them and MSC and Carnival. But once you're talking to them, you just let them know you're a travel agent, and you tell them that you need some information so that you could, you might want to do a trade show or something. You want this kind of stuff on.
Yeah, let me highlight you. Hold it up one more time. Let me highlight you again. Let me see. Okay, now I got you. The thing is on you. The screen is on you. Tell us what that is. Tell us what that is again.
This right here is the complete catalog of all of the different trips. It shows you where they're going. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it shows you you know, the destinations. You know, it shows you the times that they arrive and depart, and it shows you the rooms too on here, so you can get an understanding. Here you go. It gives you a chart, you know, because folks be wanting to pick their rooms. I should probably do it like that. Folks want to pick their rooms, so you have a map that shows them, you know, all the different rooms that they have to choose from. It's very thorough, and it's about it's 133 pages of
Awesome.
information.
And that's just on booking cruises.
Yeah, that's just on Royal Caribbean's cruises. So
So
if
how
you
would
want,
he how would he get access to that same document, and how do he go about acquiring that?
you got your clear number. You call Royal Caribbean's. You type it in on Google, and it'll give you the 800 number. And I think it'll prompt you to tell you if you're a travel agent. Press 2. So you press 2, and it goes to a whole different arena.
You know what, Mark? You know what, Mark? You said something that was so important for the audience out there. I know people who see this video like you, because this terminology is good for you because you're an expert at this now. But he said a key word there, Stephen. He said you have your clear number. Tell him about that clear. Tell us what that clear number is, Marshall.
Clear number is it's your authorization to book cruises. You know, and that's basically what that is. And I mean, it's the same. You know, the CLIA and the IATA are the same.
Okay.
They don't change.
Okay.
You know, they just refer to them differently in the industries. Like for planes and hotels and rentals, they're gonna ask for your IATA number.
Right.
But for cruises, they're gonna ask for your CLIA number. But it's the same number.
Yeah. So Stephen, during the presentation that we have real vacations. I'm gonna come back to that in a minute, Marsh. I love you, man. I love you, man. So when you look at our presentation that's on gpslifestyle.com, as a part of the presentation, it says that you will become an IATA, CLIA, IATAN certified travel agent. Those are booking portals that are recognized worldwide. Agencies, portals. When you become a travel agency, you with using that clear number and IATA, the same thing. Once you put that number in there, it opens up the door for you to be able to get access to booking, whether it's cruises or resorts or whatever. It gives you the ability to be able to do that because you enter into the travel agency underground world that people pay $5,000 for at the local mall to be able to book travel for storefront. So we get the same access. You have questions about that?
Okay, yeah, I do actually. Would that be the ID that I was provided with? I guess that you were speaking about. That's next to the downline.
Oh, Marsha, what he's saying is like when you go to let me do a screen share. I'll show you. Screen share. All right, let's go to what he's asking about, Marshall. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So in your back office, go down, matrix downline. Let's see. You scroll down. He's saying like if you hover over, that's me right there, Earl Dixon. Is that the number right there, 904-208 that we're referring to for as that CLIA number is concerned, or is that a number that you go fill out that registration with CLIA and they give you a number? Tell us about that, Marshall.
Look, I'm trying to remember where did I get my IATA number from. I think this is. Can you go down some? Let's go down the middle. Go down the middle on yours.
Go down to you? Okay.
Yeah, see how the numbers change.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find you. There you go, right there. Look at the big Marshall mama.
Yeah, that's just enrollment. That's just enrollment with GPS. So, I'm gonna have to get back. I can't remember where I got it from, but I know.
Perfect. Don't worry about it. What we'll do, if you will help us figure out how to do that. This is a part of training, guys. I don't care where you are around the world. That's what makes GPS Elite so elite. That's what makes us so unique, is that we're going to dig and we're going to find this information to be able to help our new people coming on get what they need to be able to open up the world of travel to them.
Wayne gives it to you.
Wayne gives you that number.
IB agents, yeah.
Okay. So he gives Wayne, this is what you would give Wayne right here. Let me find you. You should be back here somewhere now, I would think. Let me see if I can find him. There you go, right there. There you go, right there. So your ID number is 103. Can you see it? See?
Okay.
All right, so that's what you would give Wayne, that number.
Right.
And that gives Wayne permission to give you your auto number.
Okay, that's the same number I have. I just wanted to make sure.
No problem. So, hey guys, again, this is what makes GPS Elite the best team in global platinum services to be on. Not just because of me, who I am, and my personality, but it's a combination of the treasures that each of the team members bring to the platform, and to have a guy like Marshall Muhammad who has really delved down into this. He took it serious. He became the travel agent. I mean, I can't take that from him. I mean, I'm learning from this guy. I'm the one who brought him in, and he became my teacher. And I love you guys. I'm just gonna tell you, man. So I'm so proud of you, man. As we begin to go forward with this and share this. I mean, you just carving out your own niche. For instance, right now, Steven trying to find his way. It's so much out there, man. What they tell us is that when you actually go back there, you start looking at some of the videos and the certifications that's available. There's so many certifications available through IVA. What is what is it called?
IB agents.
Yeah, IB agency. There's so many courses and stuff that you can take back there. And they just tell you, don't try to take them all at one time. Okay. They say go back there, find something, go through the training, learn something, and take your time with it, because this stuff been going on for hundreds of years as far as putting this stuff together. You will never get it all overnight. It just become a lifestyle. Like for instance, bring up that railroad thing again. Now, this is what makes Marshall Muhammad. Let me go back to Marshall right quick. Let's see. This is what makes him so special. Hold on. Let me stop screen share here and go back to the all right. This is Marshall Muhammad again, our travel specialist. Marshall has even went to the point where he got his catalog on taking railroad trips.
I mean, they go all across America. It's just the thing. You get to see America. We even have the ability to stay in national parks where the waiting list is years long.
Marshall, you are cheating yourself. You are cheating yourself. I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what I mean by that, because I love you, man. I want to see a train on Facebook tomorrow with the destination attached to it, asking people if they would do they have one going to okay, tell me one, look up that book and just right now on this video showcase one of them train rides right now. Talk to us about one. Okay.
Let me see here. Blues in the Bayou, 6 days from $7.99. Memphis to New Orleans. Day 1, you go to Memphis. Day 2, you're in Memphis. Day 3, you're in Memphis. Then you get to New Orleans. Day 4, you're in New Orleans. Day 5, you're still in New Orleans. Day 6, your journey ends in New Orleans. Let's see what else.
How much was it?
That was from $7.99. So it starts at $7.99. I guess it's based on your rooms and what part of the train you want to lodge in and how lavish you want to go, but it starts at $7.99.
Well, you killing this for a person who wants to get on a train and go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Wow. Blues and bike. Man, see you making me want to take my wife on something like that right now.
There go another one. A little higher, 9 days. But I mean, they got so many, I mean, they go all over. They go to Washington, they go to Frisco, they go to DC, Charleston, Savannah, Jacksonville, Boston, Portland. It goes all the way from Boston to Portland. That's cross country.
So are you telling me, for people who see this on YouTube or whatever, that you have become a travel agent and now you can book a trip on a train ride, and people can actually come to you and make that purchase from you as a travel agent. Is that what you're trying to say?
That is correct, sir.
Okay, now how do you make your commission on that? Do you mark that up, Marshall, in order to be able to pay yourself, or how's that done?
Well, from what I learned is that if it's non-published, there's room for you to add your markup.
Okay.
But on published, like these are published clearly before you, you see the numbers. So the commission is most likely in that price.
Okay.
But now if they had a page just for us to look at prices, like some of the different flight agencies do, then you get to set your commission, because the prices that we see are so much lower than the published prices. So there's room for you to add your commission on and still be within the range of the published price.
Awesome. So Steve, are you feeling this?
Yeah, I'm following so far. I kind of got a little bit of the idea.
All right. Yeah, let's entertain some questions for you, because this is really about you, really. So throw some questions at us.
Well, basically, how does that portion work out? Is that in the back office as well, or I mean, how would
in the IVA, in the IVA, you would find the commission forms. Remember, I showed you IVA agents where it has like train, air, not train. I think it says rental, flight, and cruise. So you would get your commission slip in there, and then you fill out the vendor. You know, it asks you who the vendor is, so you put Amtrak, you know, and all your information. Who was your passengers? When was they leaving? How many people? When was they coming back? And you send that into IVA as soon as you finish booking it. You know, don't even wait for the next day, because you might. I say that because you might forget. I forgot one day to turn one in. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even turn my commission in. But you know, it's a good habit to turn it in upon completion. This way, you know, you get a memo in your inbox saying your commission, your form has been received. So that's how you know you're at peace.
Wait a minute, you say your form has been received after you submit it. Is that what you said? You get an email saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, that means you submitted your commission payout and they received it. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay. Now my next question is, because I'm pretty good at doing this kind of stuff for our viewers. If so, okay, do you have a problem with just at least showing us that one piece, how to do a screen share and show us how to get to that portion in IVA where you can submit your that form for your commission? Can you show us that?
Sure. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna let you screen share, because this is worth gold right here. This video, I'm gonna give you access to this video, Steven, where you'll be able to go back and just look at this video to be able to go do what you're gonna see Marshall do. Okay. All right. So Marshall, I'm gonna stop screen share, please. I'm gonna stop screen share.
All right.
Matter of fact, I have stopped already, so you can take over from here. So all you guys out there that will see this video on YouTube or whatever, we talk about GPS Elite, but this is just a part of the gold that's offered. Marsh is going to show you how to go in your back office. Not in your back office, but once you've been in your back office and you apply for your IVA travel agency, this is where you actually go to the Iva-Travel.com and enter in through that portal. Marshall, take it from there. Explain to us what you're doing.
All right. I'm on IVA Agents. As you see it welcomes you and, you know, confirms who you are. And then over on this side, these are where you go to get your facts and your figures together. So forms and travel tools. Let's see. Okay. Commission claim form. Can you see that?
Awesome. Did you see that, Steven?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
This is it. You know, it says, please complete this form in its entirety and click send. It's very simple. Very simple. Activities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all see how they fold out?
Air, car, condos, cruise, hotels. So how would the train ride fall into play with that?
I would say we would slam it under the vacation package and then put in the vendor's information, Amtrak, when you go here,
Okay.
so that Wayne would know, you know, who to be looking for, because the money is coming to their office, and if it's not earmarked, it's not going to where it was supposed to go. So
Say that
we
part.
have to,
Put emphasis on that again when you say the money is coming to the office. Tell us what that means.
like Wayne and IV agents open the doors to all of these different vendors. So none of the vendors like Expedia or Priceline, they don't send you a check. They send the money back to Wayne at IV agents. So if Wayne receives $32,000 and there ain't no commission forms to explain where this came from, he don't know what to do with it. You know. So I mean, it's got to be descriptive. You know, it asks for your passenger's first and last name, the confirmation number, the cost, the arrival, the part, and then at the end, just click submit. And that submit button, within 5 to 10 minutes, you'll have an email in your inbox saying your commission was received.
Awesome, awesome. Do a favor and do a back. Hey, Steve, do you have a question about that right now?
Can you see that?
I'm trying to follow along as we're going. As basically the questions as that I have, he was actually covering them as I was going along with the form, as he was going along with the form. So
Okay.
Can
So
you guys see this right now?
yeah.
This is some of the subscriptions that you get. Just some of them. I mean, I can keep going and going and going and going. I mean, it's endless, you know, and it don't stop. I have 355 and I've only been in it for 7 months.
So those are just travel. Tell us what those are exactly.
All right, let me show you one. Royal Caribbean, which we was just talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna check out this week's deals, you know,
Wow.
so they keep you up to date. And remember, I was saying, Steve, these will be the kind of pictures that you want to save and copy to post to get folks to pay attention to you. So you copy these and you create a folder for your cruises, you create a folder for your beaches, for your resorts, for your rail, and you use those to stimulate, you know, that desire in them to go, oh yeah, that does look nice. But they got some real high quality HD pictures, and I think you'll find them to be very effective. You know, but it breaks down everything here for you. You know, it tells you where they're going, how long they're gonna be gone, when they leave it, you know, and then they give you some sales. Like we just missed this one because it's an old email, but you know they promote that all the time because, like in the cruise industry, if the ship ain't full at the last minute, they're gonna run you a deal, you know, and it's hard for folks to jump up and just say I'm ready to go, but somebody might be ready to go. So posting these every once in a while, you might find somebody like, you know what, I got the time and I'm ready to go. What do I sign? What do I gotta pay? So these offers here, they just come to you constantly, you know. And then travelleaders.com is, we're given access to that by IVA. So you gotta get with Wayne and tell him you want to get on Travel Leaders Network.
Okay, let me ask you this right here. Great question. Great point. So let's do this right here for Stephen, to give Stephen some great value, and for anybody else out there that's gonna run across this piece of gold. Okay, so let's assume that Stephen has applied for his IVA agency, right? Okay. He got his number from what's the gentleman's name? Wayne, right?
Wayne, yes. Wayne.
Okay, Wayne. Is Wayne?
Wayne, yeah, like
okay.
John Wayne. Yep.
Okay, now let's assume that Stephen wants that magazine. Hold up that magazine again that you got. The one with Royal Caribbean.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's walk him through the steps, how he can get that in his hand. Right there, what you got in your hand.
You get with Wayne. You get your numbers, IATA, Clear, and IATAN. Get that number. And then you get online and go to Royal Caribbean, their website.
All right, you can take us there. Can you take us there right quick?
Sure.
This is gold, man. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm navigating this thing. This is worth gold right here, because nobody does this, Marshall. Nobody does this but you.
Royal Caribbean USA.
And remember, Stephen, I'm recording this for you.
Okay.
Let's see. This one is let me get back to the front. So I'm gonna go back to the front because I went through some of my history to get to the page. But let me go back to. All right, here we go. I got bad weather out here, so it's running a little slow.
That's all right. We got you,
Can you
baby.
believe it? We got some
Clouds in Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah, we about to go soon. But anyway. Yeah. So this is the main page. Plan a cruise. Discover cruising. Already booked. Let me move that out the way. Here's the number that you would talk to them on.
Okay.
866-562-7625. You talk to them on that. It's so much easier to talk to them than try to do it all for yourself on the website, you know? I mean, you can do it for yourself on the website so that you know what you're talking about. But when it's time, I mean, I don't press send and order and all of that on there. I want a human being. So I talk to the human beings about it and they book it. You know, I confirm to them what I created on their website, but I bring it to them and I go over it with them and then they finish the transaction for me. You know, because you never know if the what's called is going to take, you know.
So what you're saying is, instead of just going to the back office and booking it alone, it's easier to get on the phone with them, okay, and to walk through it with them and give them the information while you're online with them.
Yeah, so you know you got it right. You know you got it right, and there ain't no confusion. I mean, because the worst case scenario is to have all things mixed up for your customers.
So let me walk you through this real quick. Let's say, for instance, you were calling me 866-562-7625. Ring, ring. This is Earl Dixon. I'm with Royal Caribbean. How may I help you?
I'm a travel agent, and I'm a new travel agent. That's what I tell them. I mean, that's important to let them know so that they don't think you're being obnoxious or just being difficult. I mean, there's a void you don't know, so you let them know you're new. And I just tell them I'm determined to go ahead and learn this. So I explain to them what I'm after. I got quotes on a cruise. You know, I got 2 people, 3 people that want to go here during this time. And we'd like to know about the rooms, you know, what rooms are available and how much the rooms are going for per person. You know, because that's how they charge you per person on cruises. You'll see PP behind a lot of the prices because that stands for per person. So it'd be like $500, $395, $700, $500 per person, you know, depending on the rooms that you get into. So once you lay down the itinerary and the amount of people, you know, then they go ahead and start working on your behalf. That's why they say when you dial in, it says if you're a travel agent, press 2.
Okay.
Because they got you go to a whole different call center. You know, you don't even go to the regular call. You go round bend to where it's supposed to get it. Right. So, but they walk you through it. They help you. You know, they're very, very helpful, very professional. One thing you got to know is that, and I'm working on this now for myself, you got to create a form for credit card authorizations. You do, because what happens in the cruise is when it's time to book their cruise, they can't speak they won't even speak to the passengers. They'll only talk to us about their cruise information. So let's say you booked the cruise, Earl, through me, okay. And then I did this one time. I gave them the number. I was like, yeah, just you call and check. No, you can't. No, you can't. They were like, I'm sorry, sir, I can't discuss anything with you. But it's my cruise. I'm sorry, sir. Can you please get your travel agent on the phone? So you have to, with the credit card, you want to give them a form that gives you permission to utilize their credit card for that transaction. Otherwise, you know, and you don't laugh, but let's see, I'll try to show y'all. I was sitting around here doing it like this with 2 phones. I had travel agent on this phone and I had my other customer on this phone because I didn't have 3-way, you know, where I could just patch them all in. Mm-hmm. But they still don't even like that. It's kind of like when I did the patch, it was like if they was repeating the numbers, if my client was repeating the numbers, I had to say the numbers. You know, I had to take his numbers and say it again to that person, the Royal Caribbean agent. Otherwise, then that falls on deaf ears.
Right.
They won't talk to the passenger.
So you simplified that process by having a credit card authorization form that you would actually send to the person you're booking for, right?
I'm working on that right now. I am.
Awesome. Awesome. So let me ask you another question too while we still on the subject. So once you get here, because we were talking about getting that catalog, he gets his Iva-Travel agency number from Wayne. Then he come to this site. How do he get that catalog?
Tell the agent.
Okay.
Yeah, tell the agent, and they'll leave that. They'll ask you how many you want.
Wow.
You know, and they got a limit. Like first time they asked me how many I want, I told them I want one of everything, but they wasn't able to do it. And then I got some kind of little timeout because I had hit them too hard for it. It's like, okay, well, you can only get a certain amount of this, that, and the other. But I did. I just asked them I asked for one of every brochure that they had, not knowing that they have limits, because this can get costly. Sending this out in the mail, or a stack of 50 of them, they would lose quite a bit. So they meagerly issue it out. But you can keep calling and get some more. Is my point.
So I'm gonna do this then. If for anybody who see this video out there on YouTube or whatever, because it's gonna make it available. So what we've done here, okay, let me explain this to all you people just coming on to see this video. So we are Global Platinum Services travel agents, and because we're Global Platinum Service travel agents, it gives us rights and privileges as a travel agent, the same rights and privileges that travel agents at your local mall that pays $5,000 a month just to have a storefront for you to go in and book travel. Well, we have those same bells and whistles, and what you've been able to do tonight is to enter into our world with Stephen from Miami, Florida, Marshall Muhammad from Arizona, and Earl Dixon from Durham, North Carolina. You have entered into the world of travel agency, okay? The platform and the portal. And where we're at tonight, we're over at the Royal Caribbean. Am I right, Marshall?
Royal Caribbean, yes, sir. Platform,
and we're exposing that to you guys. That's why it's good for you to contact us right now. We have a special going right now where you spend $99. It's normally $199 to become a certified IATA clear and IATA certified travel agent. You can get all of that for a special price of $99 while special is still going on, and you get to actually be able to go to Royal Caribbean. Like you just heard Marshall say, they won't even talk to you as an individual. You will have to have your certification number in order to even talk to these people about booking travel. Am I right, Marshall?
Yes. And once you press number 2, you just separated yourself from being a normal customer. What do you call it? A retail customer. You press number 2, it's top security because you're dealing with agency to agency.
Awesome. So with that being in mind, so when you decide to take advantage of that $99 deal that we got going on, you can reach Steven. Steven is in Miami. Steven, if someone wanted to reach you to go ahead and get signed up as an official travel agent to 3GPS, how would they reach you, Steven?
Well, you can reach me. My name is Steven. I'm in Fort Lauderdale area in Florida. My number is 954-817-8159.
Awesome. And Marshall, if they needed to get in contact with you, how would they get in contact with you?
Facebook, Marshall Muhammad, or you can call me at 602-551-6241, or 602-517-2981.
Okay, and my name is Earl Dixon, Durham, North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, Winston-Salem, Goldsboro, Greensboro, you name it, Winston-Salem, it don't make a difference, in the Research Triangle Park. You can reach me at 919-530-8022. If you're tired of just playing around on the internet, you see all these opportunities. Guys, we got a real job that works, okay? You enter to this platform now, but look, let me say this to you guys. Joining a travel company and having a team that'll be there for you. You experiencing something tonight that's just unique, okay? Where you have a team that'll support you and get this training. I thank God for my team. and I put myself in my team. I love people and I invest in people. So this is what makes GPS Elite so unique. Now we're gonna close this out, but it's something I want to do because we can't get it all in one night. What I want to do for 1 second is have Mr. Marshall Muhammad, the travel specialist, to scroll down just a little bit lower, and I want him to show you. I'm sitting here looking at. Go ahead, tell us what these three right here, these three different trips is all about right here. I even see Cuba over there. So give us a peep into the world of travel agency, Marshall.
Okay, let's see. This is a short cruise. It says you get $75 instant savings. So I'm gonna click on book now, just so you can see the inner workings of it. Come on, come on. All right. So dates, you get to pick. Okay, buffering.
Take your time. So while it's buffering, guys, this is real. As you can see, this is a real job. We are real travel agents.
Okay, so they're promoting this sale. It ends in what is that? 24 hours and 34 minutes, 52 seconds. That's kind of one of those. The boat's almost full and they're ready to go.
Yeah.
You know. So you pick your nights, 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, 12 plus. Where you want to go. It's all here for you. Everywhere they go is available here.
Can you call out some of those, Marshall, in case they can't see the little writing? If you want to go where?
Let's see, sailing to Alaska, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, Bahamas, Bermuda, Canada, New England, Caribbean. See the ones I checked: Bahamas, Bermuda, and Caribbean, because that's hot. You know, a lot of folks want that. Cuba, Europe, Hawaii, Pacific Northwest, Panama Canal, South Pacific, Transatlantic, Trans-Pacific. So you're going all around the world, and then you get to pick where you'd like to leave from. You know, what's your port, you know, of exit. So you got North America. They break it down like that. Let's see. There you go. Leaving out of the United States of America, you can go from Baltimore, Boston, New Jersey, Fort Lauderdale. Hey, Steve. Honolulu, Galveston, Texas, Los Angeles, Miami, New Orleans, Orlando.
Miami. He's from Miami, Florida. You from Miami, right, Stephen?
Well, actually, it's Fort Lauderdale, but Miami is right above.
Okay, so how far would you be from one of these airports?
Well, Fort Lauderdale is about maybe 20, 30 minutes, give or take, with traffic. And Miami is about an hour.
Okay, awesome, man. That's awesome. Keep going, Marshall.
So I'm going to go to Fort Lauderdale, see what it say. So you can get ready and get used to it, Steve. All right. Let's see. Out of Fort Lauderdale, they got 19 matching itineraries, and that's pretty much based on my checks over here. I said Bahamas, Bermuda, or Caribbean. So there's 19 different boats, ships leaving out of there to go to those three areas.
Is that within the next 24 hours?
That is between. That is. Let's see. No, that was the sale. That was this sale.
That's a sale. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's that 75% instant savings if you book it within the next 24. Oh, if you book one of these within the next 24 hours, you can get that $75 instant savings.
Right.
Oh man, is that for the travel agent or the customer?
Customer.
Wow. Wow. So you can actually pass this discount on to the customer.
Absolutely.
Okay, give us some numbers. Give us some numbers.
So Caribbean it starts at $229 for 4 nights, leaving from Fort Lauderdale. It tells you what ship you're on. You're on the Independence of Seas, and you're going to start at Fort Lauderdale, and you're going to Cozumel, Mexico.
Wow.
And this says the sailing price includes bonus to spend at sea, which they give you cruise cash. You know, and depending on what ship you're on and how long you're on it, you know, they may give you a couple $100. They may give you $50 if it's a real short cruise, but most of them do try to give you something. And realistically, you're paying for that, but they give it to you so you can have a good time with it out there.
Can you zoom in on that 229 deal again can you zoom in on it a little bit?
No, how do you do that? I don't know how to do that. Zoom
Okay.
it, make it bigger.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Sometimes you can do like is it? I think it's shift the plus sign. There you go.
Control plus. I got you.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, oh yeah, I can see it now. It says from $229 valid for January 3rd, 2019. Oh, is that? Huh?
Yeah, I mean that means it's good all the way up to there.
Wow.
You can book
Wow.
it, you can pay for it right now, but you got to go before January 3rd.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so to tell us the next step here if we want to book that. What will we do next?
Click on well no, remember we're not using the websites. Well, I try not to, but you can build it on here. And pretty much you listening to your customer. So the customer already built it. So if you took notes, I'm gonna show you what
That's all right. I'm gonna get you to take us to that form in a minute. As a matter of fact, do it right now. If you would stop screen share, take us to your Google document. I was gonna do that. Guys, this is when we talk about giving you great value. Marshall, the travel agent, because of doing this, Marshall was able to put together what he called a Google document where he get all the important information whenever you make an inquiry. I'll let you tell them about this, Marshall. Tell them about this and what this really is.
Hold on.
This is so important right here, Stephen.
The form is key because one, it gives you actual records of all of your transactions, which is something that you want to get in the habit of having, and it leaves no room for error. You're not guessing. You're not. Why does it keep going to that? Hold on. You're not speculating on what it is that they want to do because they actually took the time to fill it out. Hold on, it's coming up. I'll show you. Just a couple of questions on it where they delineate what it is that they want to do and how they want to do it. Their interests, their likes. Goodness gracious.
Take your time. We're good.
Oh, it's loading the wrong thing though. It ain't supposed to do that. Hold on. It's loading Bitcoin material.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Let's try it again.
So while this thing is coming up, this is what Marshall is saying. Whenever a client contact you as a travel agent, there's some specific information that you want to have ready at your fingertips. So Marshall, being the professional that he is, Marshall has actually went out and automated this process, okay? And he has the ability to send this to every person that makes an inquiry. So coming back to you, Marshall.
What I do with it is like, I started with that link. When they tell me they want to go somewhere, I give them that link. If they fill that link out, then we know it's more than just talk. I mean, a lot of folks are like, yeah, I got a dream vacation, but if they're not going to fill this out, it's not real. I mean, you don't have to do it like this, but it makes it easier for you, and it keeps them involved in it. Like I got some cousins that want to go on cruises and aunties. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them to fill that out, but everybody else, that's my goal, to get them to fill that out because, I'm trying to keep adequate records. But for certain folks, I'll fill it out, but my goal is to get everybody one of these that's serious about going somewhere, because this is why it gives you how to communicate with them, how they heard about it, which is key. And that's why this is available for all of us to use. That's there. We have the ability in the back office to transfer and reallot our commissions. Like say, Steve, I booked the cruise for you, and now I got to go ahead and make sure that I split the differences with you. So in the back office, there's a feature to where I can get the commission because it came through my number, but now I have the ability to go in the office and deposit some of that commission and send it straight to you.
Wow.
Like we agreed. So that's why that line is really important, and it also allows every member to use it, because It tells us, how did you hear about our services? Personal referral. Right here is where your name would go, you know? So that would be how we keep track of it. Gives you phone numbers, best time to call them, because you don't want to be a bore. I mean, you don't want to be obnoxious. You don't want to be inconsiderate of their schedule. So you just ask them, when should I call you? Morning, noon, or night? You know, you want their time zone so you don't get the mix-ups. I almost messed up on our training, Steve, because I forgot you was on a different time zone, but I'm glad I caught it. You know, and then the destination, you got to have that. You know, and then the method of travel. You know, cruise, flight, rail, rental, resort, hotel, condo, all exclusive. All exclusive just means full meal deal. You know, flight, hotel, etc. Car possibly. You know, then you pick they pick their days, and I did it like this because I mean there's short cruises, then there's the medium ones, and then there's the I'll be gone for a while ones. You know, there's some that's 9 days, but that's why I put 6 to 10 days. You know, we got to know when they want to leave, when they want to return, and how many people is in their party. You know, and the maximum budget. You know, and you got to be sure to mark if this is per person or for the total trip. You know, if somebody tell you they got $3,000 for the whole trip, and they're taking 6 people, you better try to get them into a $399 cruise so that everybody can go ahead and do that budget. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay. So then you also ask them, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Is that the same form? It looks familiar that we were going over during the training.
Yes, sir. This is definitely the one. This is part of it. I don't have any other forms that I use. I'm gonna make the God willing, I'm gonna make the credit authorization form, and that's basically just gonna have, you know, where they get to give me their information. You know, they know I'm not gonna do anything with it, because why would I jeopardize my existence for one trip? You know, so that's the trust relationship that you have to develop with your clients. You know, to where you're so professional, they ain't worried about that. Like, oh sure, I'll fill that out and submit it to you. And they might let you leave it on file because they're gonna travel with you if you treat them right. You know? So I mean, then you tell them, are they prepared to pay the deposit or the cost of the trip in full at this time? You know, I've had one say yes, let's go. You know, but most of them say no, I'm just inquiring, and that's what we want. You know, we want to go ahead and get them involved. The fact that they did this form means that you got them involved now. You know, they're involved. So it's just a matter of keeping it going till it's closed. You know, so then you ask them about what are their special needs? You know, do they have any disabilities? You know, do they have any certain interests? Like, do they want to do rock climbing on the wall or scuba diving? You know, the whole goal is to customize the trip to make it exactly what they want. To make it exactly what they want. So,
You gonna do something, or what's going on?
And then after that, you
in the morning.
You just copy it.
Oh, y'all going out to breakfast?
Simple. Okay. Any questions?
Oh, okay.
You might have to send a copy of that form again, because I don't think I received the last one you tried to send.
Actually, he can send you a link. He can send you a link to this. He can send you a link to this, and actually, we can help you. We can help you customize one of these. As a benefit of being on this team, we can actually help you customize this for your own purpose as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I get that link out to you. I sure will. I'm gonna put it in your inbox now. That's all right.
All right.
As you guys, I don't care where you are around this world, when you see this this video, as you see, we're supporting our team. Steven is new. Steven came on. This is like his second week of being a travel agent. He just joined Global Platinum Services, and this is a part of our training that he's getting. This is how we treat our new agents and make sure that they hit the ground running, and they can start earning their money back. And like I said, it's so much stuff that you can do. You just want to pick something to get started. Like I'll get with Marshall tomorrow night if you don't mind, Marshall. And we just talk about the railroad thing that the train system and how to go about getting that catalog. And if you want to book some of that, because I'm telling you, this is what's gonna make your business grow. This is not about Earl Dixon, the travel agent. This is about Marshall Muhammad and the time that he is putting in. And I mean, time is the most valuable asset. He's put in the time.
It's
And
it's in your back office, Steve. I sent you the link.
Which
I mean,
one
not
is
your
that?
back office. It's in your inbox. I'm on Facebook.
Yeah, I just got it.
okay, so Marshall, now tie these two together. So you would actually go to that form, have the customer fill out that form, and now when you go back over to your screen share again and show us where how this information comes into play, and then we'll close this thing out.
Okay, let's see. Like screen share. Let's say go back to
Because you were showing it.
form. Once I use the form, you mean what do I do with it?
Yeah, because the customer when a customer calls, hey Marshall, I want to go on this. I want to go to I'm leaving Fort Lauderdale and I want to go to Cozumel, Mexico. You was there a few minutes ago on the website. Did you close it out?
No, actually, the browser just decided to shut down. I gotta reopen it.
Okay.
Let's see, Royal
Caribbean. Mm-hmm. So guys, this is where you contact the travel agent, and first Marshall going to send you the form. Say, hey, fill this out. Hey, Marshall, I want to go on this cruise, man. I want to go to on this cruise to Mexico, and you tell him where you're leaving from. Like you saw, he was leaving from Fort Lauderdale. He was going to what was it, Cozumel, Mexico, I think. And all the information, your email, how many days you're going to stay, how many people are going to be attending, how much money you got to put as a down payment, or if you got all the money, whether or not you want to be an exclusive trip or all-inclusive trip. All of the information will go on that form. And then once Marshall collects that information, he'll go to the website and book this thing for you guys. So that's why this form is so important. And it gives you a chance to get all that upfront information up front so that you won't have to keep calling, asking the customer back and forth on the little pieces. Am I right, Marshall?
Right. And before I made the form, I was doing it all on paper, writing down everybody's information, where they wanted to go, how many people was going, how long they were staying. So, I mean, I keep these, but the form, it makes it easy to keep track of everything, and it travels with just a click. You don't have to do any postage or anything like that. You just click and send it, and they click and send it back. So, but yeah, keep notes. Keep notes so that in case you get audited, in case you have to prove, you have all your trips right there in front of you, electronically.
All right, let's go back to that website and see if we can find that 229 deal one more time, and we can close this thing out.
Okay. Give my slow computer here a minute. All right, 229. Where was it? It was here.
Yeah. Man, I'm interested to go to Cuba. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
If I can get to Cuba, I might not come back. For real. All right. So now this one right here is 3 nights. It's $186 per person.
Okay.
So I mean, there are affordable cruises. Where was we? 209. Is this the one we was on? No.
Yeah, we were going to the Caribbean. I think we were going to Caribbean. Yeah, chose Caribbean or something.
I remember seeing Cozumel. I don't see it.
Yeah, Cozumel, Mexico, and it was like 24 hours to book it.
It's 229.
There you go. Actually, I've been there. I've been there with my wife.
Right on.
Yeah, had a wonderful time.
Okay, one thing about cruises, they all have port expenses and tax fees. Because it's something about the whole maritime posture where they got to be taxed to park their boat and all of that. So they share that tax with the people, with the passengers.
Is that a one-time fee per trip, or is that like you pay? How many times do you pay that? A one time or what?
I don't know, every trip.
Every trip. Okay, no problem.
Every trip, every port of exit, you gotta pay your port expenses.
Okay.
Let's see what Learn Now is talking about. We don't want to flip book, but let's see. So it's welcoming you, you know, Fort Lauderdale, a 2-mile strip of beautiful beaches. I guess you stay there for a bit too, but then you get on the go. You know, day 2 it says you're cruising. You know, you can rock climb, ice skate, surfing 200 feet above the waves. Oh no!
While you're on the boat, Marshall.
Yeah, melt away. Let's just say rock climbing, ice skating, and surfing 200 feet above the waves. I don't understand that one, but you know that sounds scary to me. That's a long way down. So then you know they go into the activities. I'm show you guys just so you can get an idea of what they have to offer. They got nice food. You know, they got dances, shows, children accessories. You know, let me see. I like this one. Kids, teens, and families. You know. So, I mean, they show you all the different little things, family events, festivals, poolside games, karaoke, marble dancing, singing, costumes. I mean, there's a lot going on there. Ages 12 to 14, they can get on rock climbing. Ages 15 to 17, pool parties, teen dinners. You can play Wii or a basketball court. You know, they got a basketball court on the ship.
Hey, Marshall, question. When can I sign up, man? I'm ready to go, man. When I can take this trip, man. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, see, they got the arcade for those that want to gamble. Now, look. Now, they're showing you these things. A lot of this here is all involved. But these right here, spa, the arcade, on the cost.
Okay.
Don't cost you. You know, to go get pampered, you're gonna have to kick out just a little bit more, you know. But I mean, they got so much. I mean, in the food that they have, they got some of them famous cooks that be doing the cooking shows.
Yeah.
They got them there. You know, I mean, it's they built their business on these cruise ships. So like that one guy that rides around from diner to diner.
Yeah.
He's on there, you know, and his food is there. And it's just really, you know, they take good care of you on food. You get to eat what you want, drink what you want. All of that's in the price. So you can go down there and pig out every day if you want to.
Awesome,
you know?
awesome. So guys, as you can see, because we've been on this training now for a while, as you can see, I mean, to get this type of value and to be on a team that you can get this type of training is just unheard of. So what you've been able to see us do is to actually take you through becoming a GPS agent. From becoming a GPS agent, Marshall walked you through how to get in touch with IVA agent, become an IVA agent, who to contact, what to say, then how to go about going over to Royal Caribbean and dialing the number and give them your membership number, and how to get access to the catalog where you can book these types of cruises. So if you're out there and you've always dreamed of being a travel agent and how to book cruises, I mean, this is it. This is how you do it. This is real. This is for real. This is not one of those things on the internet where you pay money and you don't get any value for it. It's totally up to you and how you rock this thing, guys. So you got all our phone numbers. Again, my name is Earl Dixon. You can reach me at 919-530-8022. I'm 53 years of age, and I've just chosen this lifestyle. I was looking for a platform that I could do with ease in my retirement ages, where I could have the 4 freedoms in life. That's mindset freedom. That means that I can't get fired unless I fire myself. Number 2, time freedom, which means that I can get some of my time back. I can be working at home or booking cruises anywhere around the world. Location freedom means that I can take my cell phone or my laptop anywhere in the world and be able to book travel, even while I'm fishing on the fishing bank. That's how I ran across. I got Steven signed up while I was fishing one afternoon. And then the last freedom is financial freedom, guys. If you get, I mean, I ain't gonna call it luck. We had a girl on that with GPS that had a rock star. What's that guy named? Bulldog? What's his name, Marshall?
I had a rock star.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that guy? What's that famous rapper name? It's not Bulldog. It's what's his name? What's his name? He's a famous rocker. He's a famous rapper.
I can't picture. I mean, I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of his name either.
He's real famous. Huh? What's his name? You know some rappers, don't you? Steven.
He's down in your area, Florida, too. What's that big? He's not big. He's bald-headed, Latino. You know, I can't think of his name.
He's a rapper.
Pitbull.
Pitbull. We got a girl. Yeah, we got a girl from Global Platinum Services that books all of his travel through GPS.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she got a contract with him to do Pitbull's travel, to all his travel exclusively.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so this is real. This is real. So Pitbull, what I call it, sorry, but Pitbull, if you ever see this on YouTube, I'm not a rapper, man. I'm sorry, man. I heard your name out there. I didn't mean Bulldog. I'm sorry, man. But Pitbull.
Close. He was close.
So I'm gonna do a screen share and close this thing out, man. Hold on a minute. Let me do this real quick. So guys, here it is. Let's see, GPS lifestyle. Hey guys, here it is Earl Dixon. As you can see, it's just normal people that has made a decision about becoming a travel agent. Can y'all see my screen or can you not?
Yes.
Okay, so all right, so it's just normal people, guys. I'm just gonna go through some of these pictures real quick. This is some of our venues that we've been through. Just give me a second to get a couple of these pictures. These are some of the people. This is Mike McVeigh, our upline, six-figure earner in the industry. That's myself, Earl Dixon. That's Chad Thompson. He's like the inventor of this thing. It was his idea. He had been a travel agent for quite some time working for another company. He knew that money was not enough money was going to the field. So him and another couple of creative people came together, designed this platform and brought this platform to you. So just normal people coming together, making a decision that a 9 to 5 is just not enough. And you can get freedom here. So guys, this is where we close it out. If you want to know information, you can go to gpslifestyle.com, take a look at the lifestyle, then get back to one of these magnificent people right here on the right. Again, I got to do it again. Earl Dixon, reach me at 919-530-8022. Marshall Muhammad, you come at him again with your number, Marshall.
602-517-2981. 551-6241.
And you're in Arizona, okay, Mr. And if you're in the Florida area, you know, a lot of people down there in Florida, baby. A lot of people in Florida. Mr. Steven, can you give them your first, last name, and how to get in touch with you again?
Yeah, my name is Steven August. I'm in the Fort Lauderdale, Florida area. You can reach me if you're anywhere near the Tri-County area, West Palm Beach, Miami, Broward. Give me a call at 954-817-8159.
All right, I'm gonna close this out with this last video. For you guys who really want to take a bite of the bullet and live the lifestyle of a lucrative travel agent, where we can help make your annual income, your monthly income. Take a look at the lifestyle, and once the video is over, we're gone. Hold one second here. Let me do this. I want to make sure I put the sound on for this. It's on. Okay, here we go. Let me know if you can see the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Always been about my next up. Yeah, it's never been about me. And when you think about legacy, or when you think about the 3 L's in life, legacy, love, and then life. Life is supposed to be lived. Because when you think about it, tomorrow's not even promised. So it's a must you go hard every single day. And one thing I do every single day I wake up, I am committed to the grind. I don't take a day off, not one. I wake up focused, and I count my wins. And that doesn't always mean big victories. Cause if you can't do big things, then do small things great. Start somewhere. And at the end of the road, I'm telling you, everything you want's gonna manifest. Everything you see on the slide can turn into reality. All the cars, the income claims, the houses, the trips, the fantasy. We've done it all. Helped other people achieve it all. And at the end, we still grinding 8 years later. Best thing about this is we just getting started. Private jets, Rolls Royce, double R, stars on the roof. Beach, lifestyle. Everything you need, everything you want, all starts with how you react to obstacles. Because when it gets tough, that's right there on the verge of greatness. And I'll leave you with this, because haters gonna always come and they gonna always go. It's amazing what can happen if you just stay on your grind, stay consistent, and don't worry about what anybody has to say. You just do you and improve you and be the flyest you. And make sure if anybody is trying to throw salt on your name, just know that's season for your sauce. Cause you're a boss.
Thank you guys for dropping by. GPS Lifestyle is the name of our team, www.gpslifestyle.com, and the name of our team is GPS Elite, the Global Platinum Service. And guys, we are done. To end this recording, stop the recording.